Hey, what's up, guys? DRC3 here. Going to go over a couple Super Battle Road tips. This is my first Dokkan video I've ever done. I play it quite a bit. Here, I'll just show you how much I I play it. I have all these characters pretty much done, you know. Plenty of LRs, things like that. I figure I'm gonna spend a bunch of money on this. I might as well show you guys what I'm doing. I have a lot of fun playing this game, and I figure maybe some of these Super Battle Road tips can help you guys. So the new Super Battle Roads just came out while we wait for this to load here. And as you can see, I've already beat 41 through 50, which are the new ones for the new trunks that just came out. Really cool, a lot better than some of the previous units. I think out of all of these LRs that came out for Super Battle Road, the Goku Youth and Bulma is still probably my favorite, but second place is probably going to be this Trunks, so I know there's a lot of people who are going to want him. And so I'm going to just pick one of these random categories here. I'm going to go through my process for building one of these Super Battle Road teams. Maybe I'll go through and see if we can beat one of these. And I did take screenshots of all the teams that I used to complete these Super Battle Roads before, and I know not everybody might have these units, so if you don't have these units, then maybe post in the comments some of the units that you use for fillers, things like that. Help give some people some direction on the teams they're going to build. Anyways, let's look through here, see what team we want to build. Team Bardock is pretty straightforward. You have to use the free-to-play Bardock units, so if you don't have those, grind those out, get those done. Inhuman Deeds, Earthlings, Special Pose, Majin Power, Rapid Growth, All Out Struggle, Saviors. Let's just take a look at these and see. I think people might struggle with the Earthlings one. So let's take a look at the Earthlings one, see if we can't beat that. I'm not even sure what team I used previously. So Krillin is going to be the best Earthlings unit leader. Oh yeah. I don't think I struggled with this team back in the past, but who knows? I might have. So Krillin is going to be your 150% lead. He's really useful. As you can see, I have mine fully 100%. And you want to try to friend a friend that's the same. I don't know, this is just a custom friend that it gives to you, so if we go back and we want to try looking for a friend, there might not be any out right now. Yeah, so that's all we got is the special one because nobody has Krillin set to their current friend list because everybody's doing the crossovers event right now. And then you can see I also have Roshi Rainbow Star, another free-to-play unit, so you can get Roshi, you can get Krillin very easily. This one might be a little bit more difficult to get. Tien, also have him Rainbow Starred. A lot of my characters are going to be Rainbow Starred here. Launch, very, very, very good character. Probably one of my favorite characters out there. I could have better skill equips on her, but still, pretty good. Videl, also one of my new favorite characters that just came out. Do not have her Rainbow Orb, only got 2 copies on that banner. And then Hercule, another free to play. Very easy to Rainbow Star as well. The Easy A might be a little bit harder for some of you, but if you do get him Easy A, he becomes even more of a monster for a free to play unit. Down here you can see my support items. I have the Whis, which is 40% damage reduction, and the Aider or Android 8, who recovers 70% HP, and all allies defense plus 50% for 2 turns. Both very useful. The other items we're going to want to take is the Ghost Usher. The Ghost Usher is I usually pop one around the first enemy, and then depending on how things go, I'll pop one during the second enemy or the third enemy, but I always try to save one for the second or third phase. And then another item we're going to want to take is either Princess Snake or the Rat. So I'm going to look at these Where is she? Where's the snake? There she is. Okay. Recovers 55% HP. Damage received reduced by 30% for 1 turn. Very good effect. Okay. And those can stack. Alternatively, if you are running low on Whis, okay, you could always take the Icarus. Damage received reduced by 35% for 2 turns. Or I do believe the rat does a similar thing. Okay, yeah, reduces all enemies' attack and defense by 40% for 2 turns. Also a good option if you're running low on any of these support items. Okay, so these will be the support items I choose. Right now, I'm not super impressed with too many of the support memories, so I'm actually just going to opt out and not use one of those. They're not really necessary for clearing a super battle road. And like I said before, I will post all of my teams, like the one you see here, in the description. I'll either put a link or pictures or something. I'll do something with that. I'll get them down there for you guys. And those screenshots that I took will have the team layouts with the support items used and the amount of time to clear. I think only one team took me like 2 hours to clear because I sat there and left it, so ignore that time. Okay? So anyways, let's hop into this and see if we can beat this on our first try. Okay, and there's always going to be 3 enemies on levels 41 through 50. They don't ever change. Like some of you guys are used to them changing for the first 10 super battle roads, the type advantage ones. Okay, so that's not going to happen here. You can kind of plan pretty well for these. And so we have 3 physical characters. You notice Mr. Popo's there in the first rotation. We do have some effects for Krillin and Master Roshi, also why I picked them. Master Roshi causes colossal damage with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Okay, that stun is going to be super important. And then also, okay, he is going to give us a seal if we get his ultimate super attack, I believe. Maybe not. Could have sworn he sealed. Okay. Anyways, Krillin. Let's look at him. Raises attack and causes colossal damage to all enemies. He's going to target all enemies with a super attack with a medium chance of stunning them, so also very useful. Okay. And then I don't know if Tien, I think he has a chance to stun. Yeah. He has a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy as well from his passive. Okay, so a lot of stuns in this team. It's going to be really useful. So since we have all these stuns in the first turn, we're going to use a Ghost Usher just to get out of the way. Hopefully we won't have to use another item during this first phase. I did get pretty lucky with the characters that I have on rotation. So first off, I like Tien in the front. He's a good, pretty decent tank. I think I'm going to use Tien on Kami though, just to double ensure that I get the stun. Then everything else goes to Popo, because Krillin, like I said, is going to attack both, and then Master Roshi does numbers. Okay, so we'll give that to Krillin and Roshi. I've always really liked this Tien since he came out. Let's hope Roshi stuns. Okay, he does seal. I don't know why it wasn't... maybe it's part of his passive and I don't feel like reading it all. Those long passives start to get to you. Alright, yeah, Roshi did numbers, took out Popo. Launch another physical character. You can see where this team gets kind of iffy if you run into a strength character. Alright, so I do believe Kami is... No, he is not stunned. Okay. Let's check launch real quick. Look at her stuff. Causes supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense. Attack and defense plus 120, Kai plus 3, an additional attack and defense plus 60. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack, a high chance of performing a critical hit for 6 turns from the start of turn. Seals the attacked enemy super attack when there is another Peppy Gals category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, but we don't have any other Peppy Gals attacking in the same turn, so we're not going to have her stun up. And then I do think we kept Krillin on the last rotation, so we'll keep Krillin on this rotation. We will have Krillin go first in hopes that he somehow hits a stun. And then we're going to have launch take these orbs. Okay, and then we'll get the agile ones. We're going to hope that Hercule dodges those if we don't get a stun off at the end. Okay, so no stun. $50,000, not bad. Let's hope launch does some big girl stuff. Kind of disappointing from her. Usually I see more super attacks, better numbers. Okay, Hercule hits the stun. So a lot of stuns on this team. Okay, very good team. Alright, so now we're going to start getting the Krillins out of rotation, because the Krillins are kind of just meh. So we're going to keep Videl up, which is going to be really useful here. Especially since Kami is stunned. We're going to hope we get another stun here. And you can see how we don't have to use really any items, because we have the stun rotations, stun locks. In Super Battle Road, stuns and seals are everything. If you can get them on your team, then you're going to do a lot better. There's some teams that you just can't get the stun characters or the seal characters. Earthlings, however, is one of those teams that has a lot of stuns and a lot of seals, so it makes it quite easy. There are some teams where you're going to have to run like Super Saiyan Broly, the Strength LR, and he just will smack teams because you have the lack of stuns. You just got to hope to God that he doesn't get hit hard. But with his EZA, he has some better defense. Alright, so like I said, we're going to get the Krillins out of rotation. We're going to have Roshi go first. That's a lot of attacks, so I'm going to try to just use another Ghost Usher. Like I said, it depends on the rotation, but when there's a lot of attacks in the front, I'm going to use the Ghost Usher in the second phase instead of saving it for the last phase. Because the last phase I can stack the Whis and stack every other item if I need them. Okay, and I'm going to hope that we kill the Supreme Kai right here, and then we only have the strength left to deal with. But we'll see. So I'm going to put everything I have into him. And I'm going to hope that Krillin maybe hits his stun. If not, it's okay though. Because remember, we'll have the Videl and the chance of dodging in the next turn. Alright, so there's the seal. Let's hope launch puts up some numbers. Okay. Got that additional. Let's hope for a crit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and no stun. And we did not hit all because we didn't get our ultimate super attack. Alright, so kind of unfortunate. Alright, we know that the Supreme Kai is sealed. So let's use that on the Supreme Kai. I'm going to use one of my Whis right here, just to be safe, because like I said, we can stack them in the next phase. We'll have plenty of items. Alright, you can see that for the second rotation, second turn for Tien, he's not going to be attacked by the strength enemy, so we don't even have to worry about him right now. We'll worry about stunning him later. We'll hope that we kill him, and then that Hercule can then stun the strength enemy. But if not, we'll let Hercule finish off the Supreme Kai. Just depends. Maybe Videl dodges? Yeah, there we go. That's my girl. Literally one of my favorite units. I've been waiting for like a great Saiyaman team for the longest time. Or a Defenders of Justice team, I guess. But it's a lot of fun to run great Saiyaman. Okay, she's got massive defense. One of the best 120 characters in the game. We got the stun off. huge from him. And Tien doesn't do a lot of numbers, but his utility is just so good. Okay, and you can see how much that EZA does for Hercule and Boo. Speaking of Tien, let's look at his passive real quick. Kai plus 3 attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional attack plus 70 when performing a super attack. Majin Buu Saga category super class allies attack plus 30 and defense plus 50%. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy. That high chance is great. But then you also got to think that he is supporting the Hercule whenever Hercule's on rotation, because Hercule is a Majin Buu Saga category. Okay, and we're going to look over here. Alright, and you can see the stun did not last into the next turn though, but we do still have the Whis active, so I don't think we have too much to worry about. I think we need to decide. I think we're going to go for the ultimate super attack on Roshi, but we're not going to be able to get it. Okay. And I might have just screwed myself over right there, putting... Yeah, let's just be safe. We'll put another 55% down. We still have 4 items left for the final phase. It's not a big deal. Just want to make sure launch doesn't get hit too hard. Okay. Critical hits are good. We'll take those. This is probably going to be your hardest phase, considering it's a strength enemy. But if launch does something like this, I mean, you're golden. You're good. Type disadvantage almost doesn't even matter. Alright, and we got another stun. Huge. Okay, and like I said, we're just going to keep throwing off rotation. Okay, and this should do it for us. We should finish up this turn without having to use another item, hopefully. Yep, and her second super attack, that's guaranteed to you if you're in the first slot. Perfect. Okay, and now you can see we have 4 items left in order to get us through the last phase. And we're going to be going against Beerus and Beast. Oh my gosh. Beerus and Whis. Whew. Sorry. That was terrible. I don't know how. Beerus and Beast. Okay. Beerus is that weird fusion in the game. Anyways. Alright, so looking at our different types, you always want to kind of consider the type advantages and disadvantages. We know most of our team's physical. We also have a Strength Videl and a TEQ Hercule. The TEQ Hercule is going to do quite a bit of damage to the Beerus, and then we don't really have any type disadvantage anywhere else besides Videl, who's going to get type disadvantage by Beerus. So we want to kill Beerus first. Not that it really matters at this point. And since we don't have a Ghost Usher, we're going to use a Whis right off the start. And we're actually going to stack that with an Android 8 just to be doubly safe. Why take chances when you have the items? Okay. And so we're going to first go for Beerus. I like having Hercule at the end. It's really fantastic, especially with all those attacks coming, because we will have the defense, but he can still dodge them for us. And as you can see, we've gone through this so fast we aren't even close to a Dokkan attack yet. We'll probably have one maybe before the end. We'll see. Okay, so Beerus is sealed. Don't have to worry about that. And we're going to hope launch does something. Nah, she's just going to get... Okay, basic attacks. No additional supers. Kind of sad. Whenever launch hits those additional supers though, it's kind of guaranteeing you the win, so it's always really nice when she does get those. Okay. And we have a lot of Beerus attacks in the front. I don't know how well Tien is going to tank. But Beerus is sealed. Okay. And we still have the defense reduction, and we want the additional super that Videl's going to give us, so we're going to go for that. Okay. And yeah, let's continue with this. Okay, we'll do that. We'll get Krillin a super attack. Big. And then next turn we should have Roshi's Dokkan attack, and that'll just kind of clinch this up for us. Yeah, Videl still got that dodge. 2 attacks. And since, like I said, Beerus is seal, we don't have to worry too much. Even if he does hit us, we're not going to take a ton of damage. Okay, Tri-Beam stuns him. Oh, is Tien going for the kill? I don't think he can do it though. Yeah. Oh, he did. He had the attack stat to do it on his own. Surprising. So, but once again, that is a rainbow. Tien, even with him being rainbowed, his damage isn't great, but his utility is pretty useful for this Super Battle Red stage. Alright, so we're going to switch it back to Roshi. Let's see if we can... Yep, we can just get his ultimate super attack. That's going to give us the Dokkan attack. We are coming to the last phase, so we're just going to give a little bit more damage reduction just in case Whis decides to do something dumb here. Alright, we're going to give that to launch. And then finally, Krillin's ultimate super attack.
Time to get serious.
Go. And he's going to attack all. Woo! But it doesn't really matter because there's only Whis left. Little extra damage from it though, and we sealed Whis. That's the big thing here. Okay, so no super attacks from Whis. We don't have to worry about that. With super attacks going on Super Battle Road, you're set. You don't have anything to worry about. Alright, we could probably make it out of this with an extra support item, especially if Launch is going to do this. Ooh, jeez, calm down, Launch. Okay. And we're on to the final phase. And like you can see here, Whis is still sealed. So I'm gonna, you know what, for you guys, I'm gonna just take my chances. I'm not gonna use the extra item, but if we wanted to absolutely guarantee we're not gonna die, we would use the Android 8 support. But in this case, we're not gonna use that. So I'm pretty confident we can beat this without that. But we'll see. Alright. And then just enough for Hercules. Alright, she dodged. She might even end it on her own if she hits 2 crits. Just depends. Nope, no crit. Okay. Okay, Tien's probably going to finish this up for us. Alright. Okay, 17 minutes, beat my previous record. And that was the Earthlings Super Battle Road, guys. I can do more videos if you like this video. Just let me know in the comments on the other Super Battle Roads, any of them really. I can do the Extreme Super Battle Roads, I can do the God events, I can show you what teams I use to beat any of those things. Just let me know. I would love to help you guys with that stuff. I'm not really going to cover the content for like what's coming out on banners and things like that. Maybe that'll change in the future. But you guys got plenty of streamers who do that. The Truth and Toonrami and all those guys, Nanogenics. Okay, so they all cover that. and I'm mostly a global player. I'm not going to be looking ahead to the uh, Japanese banners because, frankly, it's just disappointing to see what they get, and then it's like, ah, you're gonna get Super Janemba, and then you don't get Janemba, and then you're just sad, and you have to wait till Christmas, or Super Vegeta, and yeah. Anyways, I'm more than happy to help you guys. That's what I'm here for. With any of the harder end game content, I've pretty much beaten everything in the game up to this point. So just let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see, and I'll make a video on it. Okay, and like I said, don't forget to check below in the description for links to those screenshots. I will include those screenshots of all my teams that I used to clear Super Battle Road stages 41 through 50. If you guys want to see any screenshots of the previous older Super Battle Roads or Extreme Super Battle Roads or the God events or anything like that, just let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.